In the year of our Lord 1336, a peaceful and prosperous Europe was about to be plunged into war. With the blessing of Pope Benedict XII, the great powers of England and France had sworn to join together in a crusade to the Holy Land. They'd amassed armies, weapons, and warships, but soon stood with their knives poised at each other's throats. Meanwhile, against all odds, a new dynasty had taken power in France, the House of Valois, and they would no longer tolerate English ambitions on the continent. Secretly absolved of his crusader's vow by the Pope in 1336, King Philip VI of France, first of the Valois, renewed France's old alliance with Scotland, promising to support the Scots in their war against England. Count Guy de Châtillon was among the many lords who answered France's call to defend Scotland. Count Guy was a notorious rogue adventurer, even after his brother-in-law, Philip, unexpectedly became king. Official hostilities between England and France had not yet been declared, however, and with no assistance from France, his Scottish adventure turned into a nightmare. When King Edward of England invaded Scotland, ready to incinerate the Scottish town of Aberdeen, the French nobles were trapped. Medieval kingdom wars allows you to quit and later resume campaign battles in progress. Let's join such a battle now and see if Count Guy de Châtillon can hold on as the English mount a final assault. The town was on the verge of defeat, with only a few remaining Scots and Frenchmen defending the last keep. It was no longer about victory, but a chance to repel yet another assault and flee the doomed city while the English regrouped. As the English prepared to storm the last keep of Aberdeen, French and Scottish defenders made their battle lines, and the English unleashed a devastating trebuchet bombardment. One of the French nobles leading the counterattack was struck and knocked unconscious. His marshal ran towards him to help. The French were within a hair's breadth of being defeated.
My lord! My lord! Saints in hell, you were struck by a trebuchet boulder! You're conscious now, can you see me? Ha! What? God's death! To have this happen in the middle of a siege! Things are already a bloody mess. How's your neck, my lord? Try looking around. Behind you, the town of Aberdeen is dying. I hope it'll refresh your memory how bollocksed we are here.
Thou must gather more resources first.
Now, your lordship, try to remember. Take a look at the locations I have marked on your map. You can use the mini-map in the right bottom corner to quickly jump to these locations. Also, above the mini-map, you'll see your objectives. In this case, it's to scout these locations. This is the last remaining keep that we must hold on to for one more bloody assault by that English dog, King Edward.
You cannot afford that, sire. Can't do it, sire. Not enough resources.
Your Vougiers are dying there. I beg thee, get them inside the walls. Make haste, my lord.
My lord needs Vougiers. Stand ready, men. Elite pikes, as you are ordered.
Aye, this be the gate. Shut her down, now.
The English dogs are in pursuit, my lord. Close the damn gate now!
My lord needs Vougiers.
They didn't see that one coming. May I advise thee? Position everyone on the walls.
Vougiers await your orders. Move as commanded, men. Elite pikes, do as you are ordered.
Bowmen, stand ready. Bowmen, stand ready. We await our orders. We await our orders. Bowmen, move it. Archers are doing it.
Stand ready, men. Vougiers will obey. Elite pikes, do as you are ordered.
Launch your arrows, men.
We make our stand here, my lord. The English villains are coming, and we must fight them off if we are to make our escape. Let us rain fire on them, my lord. Command thy trebuchets to switch to flamed stones.
One mighty machine here. Light it up, lads!
They're almost upon us! We must hold on, Lordship, until we get a chance to flee Aberdeen. By the Saints' mercy, this city is doomed. Now, don't let the English get through to the inner keep. Once they capture the town hall flag, our men's morale will be shattered, and we'll be done for. The outer palisade walls will not hold for long. Luckily, we have a stockpile of stone inside the city, so I urge thee to begin stone wall construction immediately. If we're to hold, we must outfit more soldiers. By God's grace, we still hold a barracks, an archery range, and a siege workshop in the inner keep. Raise more troops, your lordship! Hurry!
My lord needs Vougiers. Trebuchet crew, alert! Odd.
Bowmen, stand ready. Archers are doing it. Bowmen, move it.
Vougiers will obey. Loading trebuchet. Send them death from above. Stand ready, men. Elite pikes, do as you are ordered.
My lord, I am pleased to report our stone walls are complete. Now let us fortify them. We'll construct oil pots on the gatehouse, as well as ballistas and catapults on the bastions.
Gatekeepers, get what you need, my lord. Shut her down, now.
Look to the gates! The enemy spits forth his iron indignation against them!
Bowmen, stand ready.
Aye, this be the gate.
One mighty Peace.
Our gates assaulted! Hold the line! With busy hammers, close those rivets up!
An improvement on one of thy walls is complete, sire.
Move as commanded, men. My lord needs Vougiers.
Archers are doing it.
The gate is under attack.
Aye,
Hold steady,
this be
or
the gate.
close the gap with our bodies dead.
My lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Catapult. Tossing chunks of death.
Loading trebuchet.
Cursed hell, they have taken the island keep. Fall back to the main walls. We'll show them hell as they cross the bridge.
Trebuchet crew, alert. Hit him high and hard.
Oil away!
Get to it, boys.
One mighty machine here.
Awaiting your orders. Move those iron balls.
Vougiers await your orders. Oh, we shall decimate them.
Catapult standing by.
Stand ready, men.
Look alert, boys.
Steady arms, my lord.
Send them death from above.
Is trouble brewing?
Our steady arms standing by. An improvement on one of thy walls is complete, sire.
Taking action.
Vougiers await. Elite pikes, do as you are ordered. Move as commanded, men.
Ready, catapult. Defend the gates.
Awaiting your
Once
orders.
more onto the breach.
To toss some rocks.
Crossbows with steady arms, my lord.
Awaiting your orders.
The gate is under attack. Hold steady, or close the
Trebuchet
gap
crew,
with our
alert.
bodies dead.
Is trouble brewing? Tell us what you need, my lord.
My lord needs Vougiers.
Keen eyes, gleaming gears.
Ready, catapult.
One mighty machine here. Hit him high and hard.
Catapult standing by.
Aye, this be the gate. Crossbows, get ready.
Crank those bows, men.
Loading trebuchet. Send them death from above. Take aim and release.
Ready to toss some rocks.
Trebuchet crew, alert. Hit him high and hard.
At last, your lordship, the English are running for the protection of their siege camp. God save me, what a bloody slaughter! However, even though we've won this fight, I am afraid we've lost the battle. The English will regroup and return in greater numbers, like dung beetles. Sorry to rush you, Your Honor, but we must make our escape, and quick. It won't be more than an hour before the English mount another assault. If I may be so bold, take whoever can walk and let's board ships just off the coast to sail back home. Also, may I advise thee to leave quietly. Our Scottish allies might not take this lightly. As you wish, my lord. We'll say a prayer for the brave sons of Scotland whom we leave behind. That God Almighty show them mercy, for that wretched scum, Edward of England, sure as hell won't. Et Spiritus Sanctu, Amen. Now, let's away to the world map, where we can set sail for the French coast.
In a cruel stroke for which history never forgave him, King Edward burned Aberdeen to the ground, putting innocent men and women to the sword, his conquest marked by blood and desolation every step of the way. Dismayed but not broken, the Scots avoided any more major engagements, and Edward was free to return to England. The King of France had to act. Philip's release from his crusader vows had not been made public, and he proceeded as planned, inviting all his nobles, great and minor, to raise men and send their forces to Marseille, where a fleet was being assembled that Philip declared would sail to the Holy Land. Meanwhile, many French adventurers, lucky to have survived their Scottish expedition, were sailing home, beaten and tired, targets of English and Irish privateers, and our hero, Count Guy de Chatillon, faced the task of crossing the Channel to return to his estate town of Orleans.
That was close. We barely made it, your lordship. Now that we are outside the city, the English won't dare to touch us, as there are no official hostilities between our kings. So let us set sail for the French shore and make our way to Orleans. Word is, Orleans may be rebelling. Citizens are angry at the cost of your Scottish adventure, ungrateful lot. But we'll deal with that once we get to Orleans. We'll have a long journey ahead of us, and before we set sail, may I suggest you heal your soldiers. We are near a friendly town and have some silver to spare. Let us get started then, Your Honor. We would need to inspect our soldiers, then heal our lads, and finally set sail for France.
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace.
'Tis
'Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord. A bloody business calls thee now.
Lads are feeling much better now, so let's away, my lord. I advise that we travel as much as we can by sea, as it will be much faster.
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace. Bones and my flesh be hacked. Tis a matter for soul. A bloody business. Well met, my lord. A bloody business calls thee now, your grace. Fuck. I'll fight till my bones and my flesh be hacked. I am the hammer in thy hand, my lord. Use me hard.
God's wounds, how I hate the sea. And it will take us the better part of the month to get to Orleans.
Developing matters, your grace?
Well met, my lord. Hand, my lord. Use me hard.
Sails astern, my lord! Ships sighted! They're hunters, flying Irish colors! Damn privateers! To arms, my lord!
The saga of naval warfare resounds through the ages, from the Greeks and Romans with their complex naval tactics, to the brilliance of ranged sea combat in the gunpowder age. Ramming, broadsides, Greek fire, oh, the poetry of battles at sea! Alas, none of that existed in the Middle Ages, and naval combat came down to several ships barely able to stay afloat, boarding with grappling hooks or suspended bridges, creating a floating archipelago on which the slaughter would commence. Without any naval maneuvering or tactics, these battles usually came down to which side had more men. And on that fateful day in 1336, Count Guy de Chatillon found that he faced overwhelming odds against Irish privateers, superior in manpower, arms, and armor.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. My lord, don't look at me like that. In truth, I'd advise your honor to pray as well. We're totally buggered now. Unless all the right devices, counters, and formations are used. And I fear that you have not yet fully recovered your wits after that nasty hit at Aberdeen. Buggered, I say. Your lordship, the saints may yet intercede, for I have heard a voice from on high, reminding me all I know of the art of war, and so shall advise thee. Follow my advice to the letter, and, by our blessed mother, we just might survive. Besides, the lads are terrified. They will not obey unless you follow my advice. God's nails, here come the Irish! Look at their bloody armor! Make ready to fight, and heed my every word! Irish heavy armor foot knights are scouting our position. These Buckmore cannot be stopped by arrow or sword, but a good swat from a mace will do. Hurry! Task our macemen to attack them. If they lay hold of our flag, the rest of our men will lose faith in you and surrender.
Awaiting your orders. Get to it, boys. Maces, move out!
We are attacked.
Move
Trumpet
those
sounds
iron
to
balls.
force away. My soul's in arms and eager for the fray.
Get to it, boys. Maces, move out! Swing 'em, boys! Mace men, attack! Iron balls coming at you! Mace men, attack!
My troops are being attacked. Hot coals of vengeance now upon them.
We got them! But now the Irish are moving their bowmen forward. Our macemen will fall like rabbits. Pull them back and order your armored Vougiers forward to slaughter their archers. And better use a loose formation.
My lord needs Vougiers. Move as commanded, men. Vougiers will obey. Move as commanded, men. Oh, we shall decimate them.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord. Thy gleaming sword must out upon them.
Here comes their main force, several hundred strong. Our only chance is to blockade the bridge to our ship with Vougiers, while our ranged troops soften them up. Vougiers would need to stand ground in a tight formation. God's grace be with them!
Can of fire were empty. Move that rock tosser.
Is trouble brewing?
Vougiers await your orders.
Awaiting your orders.
Can of fire were empty.
Is trouble brewing? Look alert, boys.
Stand ready, men. Elite pikes, do as you are ordered.
Awaiting your orders. Get to it, boys.
The enemy has attacked. Marry, they will not die
Can
well
of
in
fire
this.
were empty.
My lord needs Vougiers. My lord needs Vougiers. They'll rue the day.
Now it's time to bury them in rocks and arrows. Luckily, we have some stone for our catapults. You also need to bring your crossbowmen closer for the full devastation of their volley fire ability.
Not without rocks, my lord.
Thy troops are attacked, your grace. A war, thou son of hell.
Vougiers await your orders.
Red catapult.
Crossbows, get ready.
Winding up, taking action. Winding up, taking action. Crank those bows, men.
Red catapult.
Stand ready, men.
Ready to toss some rocks.
Look alert, boys.
Swing 'em, boys!
Catapult standing by. Catapult coming through.
Awaiting your orders.
We held firm, my lord. Let's pursue and attack their ships. We would need to capture their flag to force a surrender. Their ship is protected by bowmen and heavy knight infantry. But now you know how to deal with them.
Is trouble brewing?
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord.
Iron
Thy
balls
gleaming sword
coming
must
at
out
you.
upon them.
Move your rig, lads. Ready to toss some rocks. Bury 'em in rock. Ready to toss some rocks. Lob some stone. Lob some stone.
Cry
Ready to
havoc,
toss some
sir.
rocks.
Pitched battle comes unbidden.
Praise to the angels on high! My lord, against all odds we triumph! It's victories like this that make me choose to fight a battle against all odds instead of auto-resolving. Auto-resolving is for peasants and laggards, right? Remember this lesson, my liege. Tactics can greatly shift the odds in your favor. Indeed, there'll be more on this later. Now we have to loot the dead and be on our way. We snagged a lot of trade goods too, so our losses weren't for nothing. Holy relics, books. Looks like these sinful pirates raided a holy place. Bastards. But we'll need just these types of trade goods if we're to dissuade the population of Orleans from rebellion and other foolish notions. Now accept the trade goods we salvaged, and let's continue to the world map.
The lords returning to their estates in France had to commence preparations at once to join the king's crusader fleet at Marseille, be it destined for Holy Land, England, or hell itself. Many lords' estates were in disarray, however, with high upkeep and low crop yields angering the peasantry. Some estates like Orleans were on the verge of open rebellion and would deny entry to their liege lord. Count Guy de Chatillon had his work cut out. If he were to join the Crusader fleet, he would need to calm the populace of Orleans, while trying to regain his entire home province of Blois, with all its hamlets. Only then would he have a strong enough power base for future adventures.
Now that these pirates have been dealt with, let us continue our journey home, my lord. I pray thee land at the friendly French port of Calais, from where we will have only a short march home.
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace. 'Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord. A bloody business calls thee now, your grace. Well met, my lord. God save the mark.
My liege, it's as bad as we thought. Happiness in Orleans has fallen greatly. The mood is rebellious. They'll deny you entry. But look, someone is riding towards us. Well, God's nails, it's your trusted steward. You two should catch up while I drain some tankards and keep a good plump lass company. Till you're ready to lead your armies again, my liege. Thank the blessed saints I found thee amidst the madness overtaking the city. I hear you suffered a concussion, my liege. So, just to remind you, if I may, I am thy trusted steward of many years. And if you're ready, I'll advise you on the state of affairs and actions we must take. What is it you'd like to accomplish? Very well, my lord. It won't be easy, though. During your absence, our neighbor, Count John of Maine, defied the king's peace and reclaimed his hamlet of Tours that we'd held for several years. And he didn't stop there. He raided our borders and captured our hamlets of Romorantin and Bourges. Plus, the citizens of Orleans are on the brink of rebellion. Indeed, English loyalists in Anjou may be conspiring with Count John and could join him in an assault on Orleans. My liege, you must restore order in Orleans. With the trade goods your worship has captured, we can research the advancements needed to construct a church. People like churches. Then, moving some of your veteran troops from your army to Orleans should encourage them to behave. Finally, lowering the tax rate and getting rid of the stone mine buildings should help. I shall jot all of this down for you in your objectives.
Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord. Well met, my lord. I am the hammer in thy hand, lord. Use me hard. A bloody business calls thee,